A pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Colonel France B. Messmore Aquatic Center for today's MAWPC triple header featuring the Fordham Rams all day here. This first matchup, they take on the Bucknell Bison. Fordham enters today's game the number 3 team in the country in the CWPA NCAA poll, number 4 in the ACWPC coaches poll. Bucknell at 11-13 in the standings in the MAWPC. Fordham leads the pack with a perfect 11-0 record, good for 22 points. That's currently tied with the 22 points of George Washington. They stand at 11-2. They only have one game left. Fordham with 3 games remaining in regular season play, which will finish this afternoon with games against Mercyhurst and Mount St. Mary's. Bucknell currently standing in 4th place in the MAWPC standings with 14 points. They have a 7-5 record in league play, 11-13 overall. So they are still jockeying for position with Navy, who's sitting in 3rd, and Mount St. Mary's sitting in 5th place. Or excuse me, Wagner sitting in 5th place, Mount St. Mary's in 6th. As we are just about ready to go here. Again, we had a little bit of a delay. Unfortunately, Bucknell had some travel issues getting here this morning. Fortunately, everybody was fine. There was a little bit of a fender bender in the New York City area. But again, everybody A-OK. We're very thankful for that. And we're ready to go for water polo action here this morning. Again, the undefeated Fordham Rams, the only undefeated team in the NCAA. At 25-0, featured in the Wall Street Journal later on Friday of this week. A nice piece done by Jason Gay. As the starting 6+ goalie are in the pool for Bucknell. Starting in goal for Bucknell will be David Dumitru. And in between the pipes, as usual, starting for the Fordham Rams will be number 1, Thomas Lakari. Other starters for the Rams will be Andres Toth, number 20, George Papanikolaou, number 6, number 2, Balash Berenyi, number 4, James Ariskevich, along with number 10, Lucas Nieto-Jazny, and number 8, Luca Silvestri. As we await the opening whistle here. Once again, my name is Scott Kwiatkowski, bringing you all the action from the Colonel France B. Messmore Aquatic Center this afternoon. And all day long, 3 games on tap. All the shot clocks ready to roll. And there's the opening whistle, the sprint off between Toth and number 3, Sean Tunnicliffe of Bucknell. And Toth wins the opening swim off. Fordham with possession. Balash Berenyi up to Lucas Nieto-Jazny. Silvestri to Nieto-Jazny. Into the center position for Ariskevich, and that'll be a ball under turnover. Bucknell possession. Number 6 on the far side, that's Alexa Stefanovic. Tried to get it inside, knocked away by Berenyi. One of the signatures of this Fordham Ram team has been not just the offense averaging just under 20 goals a game, but also the defense averaging just under 10 goals per game allowed. Nieto-Jazny just loses the grip on that ball. It'll be a turnover. Credit that steal to number 12, Shea Gillern. Pass ahead to Tunnicliffe. Stopped by Lakari to the left side. First save of the afternoon for Lakari, who hit a milestone last weekend, reaching 800 career saves in his Fordham tenure. Just the 3rd Fordham goalie to reach 800 saves. As Berenyi tossed to the center for Toth, but it's intercepted. Papanikolaou then takes the steal to Ariskevich for the one-time tap in front. And Fordham is on top 1-0 on the goal by number 4, James Ariskevich. Nice pass by Papanikolaou, the Rams' all-time assist leader, number 6. Career assist number 263 for Papa Nicolau, as we see the one-time replay there. Ariskovich, that is his 22nd goal of the season. Ball over to number 21, Hassan Mogultai. Gillern, cross pull back. Just a common foul. Long shot by Mogultai. Skips over the net. 6 minutes here to go in the first quarter. 1-0 Rams. Papa Nicolau with the ball to Silvestri. Silvestri rise and fire, but he's inside of the 6-meter area. That'll be a turnover. Tunnicliffe. Over to Gillern. To Tunnicliffe. Mogultai. Guarded by Ariskovich. Using all of that 6'9" frame on defense. As that ball is tipped away by Papa Nicolau, and Fordham will take possession on the steal. Papa Nicolau, the reigning MVP in the conference. Pass to Toth, and that is stopped by David Dumitru of Bucknell. Long pass ahead. Shot by number 6, Stefanovic. As it looked like Lakari did get a piece of that one. Ball stays in play. Tunnicliffe. Mogultai. Tunnicliffe. Dumps inside to the center position. And that'll be an offensive foul on the clear out. Fordham ball. Papa Nicolau on the rush to Nieto Jasny. Tolt. Shot, score! Andras Toth, one of the Rams' 2 superstar freshmen, makes it 2-0. Toth, 67th goal of the season, as we'll take a look at that replay as he rakes the top right corner. Off the pass from Nieto Jasny, 2-0 Rams on Toth's first of the day. 4:24 to go, first quarter. Thank you for joining us here on CWPATV.com. Again, Scott Kwiatkowski bringing you all the action from the Colonel Francis B. Messmore Aquatic Center as Bucknell has possession. It's number 11, Jack Murad. Another common foul. Stefanovic. And we'll have an exclusion on number 7, Gabriel Melillo. And it'll be a man-up advantage for the Bison. Top of the key. Stefanovic. To the top, shot by number 12, Shea Gillern, is stopped by Lakari. Long ball by Parella ahead, but that'll be taken away by the Bucknell goalkeeper, Dumitru. Number 15, Tyler Hedblad. On the near side to Stefanovic, far side. Murad to Gillern. Tried to dump inside, but an offensive foul called. And Fordham now with possession. Just over 3 minutes to go as Melillo tries to get the ball ahead to Luca Provenciani. And that'll be excluding the goalie, number 1, as Fordham will go to the man-up advantage, clicking at 57% on the season. Melillo to Parella. Perella to Armengol. Provinciani at the top. Provinciani, the release, and a shot and a goal by Luca Provinciani on the man-up advantage from Marco Napolitano. Provinciani with his team-leading 70th goal of the season as he scores from the top. Skip shot into the right side of the net, 3-0 Rams, 2:46 to go here in the first. Back underway as that pad pass is stolen away by Provinciani. Provinciani looking for help, looking for that outlet. Just over the head of Wes Gartland, but he's got possession. Gartland back out to Barnabas Appel. Armengol to Provinciani. Provinciani, and he was inside the 6-meter area. He had to pass that ball out first before taking the shot. Long ball ahead for Bucknell. Spin move, and that'll be exclusion on number 22, Marco Napolitano, as a timeout is called by Bucknell. First exclusion for Napolitano. Credit that exclusion drawn to number 10, Jovan Odorovic. It'll be a full timeout called by the Bison. We'll be right back after this short break. Back here after the Bucknell timeout, man-up advantage for the Bison. On the far side. That's 15 with the shot. Lakari made the save. That was a shot by Tyler Hedblad as that goes up and over the goal, off the goalie, as Napolitano is released from the penalty area. And a shot and a goal by number 10, Jovan Ododovic. That's his first of the game, makes it a 3-1 contest in favor of Fordham. Just as Napolitano was coming out of the penalty area, Ododovic finds the bottom left corner of the net for the extra man goal. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter, 3-1 Rams. As Perella has the ball, near side. Dumped inside to the center position to Eppa, and he will draw the exclusion. Exclusion on number 11, that's Jack Murad. Papanikolaou to Silvestri. Silvestri at the top to Provinciani. Oh, high pass to Papanikolaou goes out of play, and that'll end the extra man chance for the Rams. Long ball ahead, looking for number 15, Hedblad. He'll just catch up to it in time. And number 12, Jacopo Perella, will be excluded. Another man-up advantage for Bucknell. They're 1 for 2 on the day. Up top, Tunnicliffe Shot and out of play. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Long ball, Licari to Provenciani. It's one of the signatures of this Fordham Ram team is the fast break offense. Shot in the goal, inside the right post. And it looks like we're going to have 2 players rolled here. I believe it's both number 3s, Epa and Tunnicliffe. I believe both have been rolled from this game. The goal will count by Provenciani, his second of the game. Again, there was a lot of talking, a lot of movement there between the 2 players, and that's why both have been rolled out of this game. Might have been wrong on that. It might not have been Tunnicliffe. It may have been number 11, Murad, who's now just getting his cap back on at the Bucknell bench. We'll double check that in between quarters just to make sure we got the right players on that. As we restart play, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 4-1 your score in favor of the Rams. Bucknell with possession, Mogultai. Over to Stefanovic. Stefanovic. Shot and a save to the right side by Licari. Licari already with 4 stops in this first quarter. Looking very strong. Stefanovic. That's Hedblad. Near side. Guarded by Perella. And that'll be an offensive foul on Hedblad as Perella on the fast break for the Rams. Shot, score, just as the buzzer sounds, and that'll count for Jacopo Perella. Puts the score at 5-1 Rams as we go to the quarter break. Just beating the buzzer there as he got the shot off before the buzzer, which means that shot would count no matter even if the buzzer goes and the ball goes into the goal after the buzzer, it does count as long as the shot happened before double zeros on the clock. 5-1 our score as we head to the break and head on to the second quarter. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
One more. One more.
One more, please.
One more, guys, one more. Set, hop.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
We all have our own financial stories, and one of the biggest chapters is buying a first home. At Ridgewood, we're dedicated to providing straightforward pricing, affordable rates, and an easy online application.
If it were me, I'd go for the fixed rate. But the adjustable rate mortgage is looking pretty good too.
Get started today at ridgewoodbank.com.
Back here at the Mesport Aquatic Center, we did get some clarification there. It was a minor act of misconduct for number 3, EPA, and number 11, Murad. So that is now 2 fouls against Murad of Bucknell and 1 against EPA. As we are underway here in the second quarter, swim off to Andres Toth, takes it for the Rams, and Fordham will have possession. At the start here of the second quarter, 5-1 our score. As Silvestri has the ball, back to Lucas Niato-Jazdi, the senior from Barcelona. To Silvestri. Niato-Jazdi, shot off the side of the net, out of play. Fordham with their UN line out there, as the Rams have 5 different countries represented out of the 7 players in the pool. Hungary, Greece, Italy, Spain. As that ball's in tight, shot by number 4, Rickman. And Lakari up to the task again. That's another save for the Fordham senior keeper. Andres Toth from Hungary, the under-18 world champion over the summer, finds Niato-Jazdi. To Silvestri. Toth. Niato-Jazdi swimming to the center, finding Papanikolaou from Greece. As he tries to power that shot through, ball does not cross the line, and Bucknell gets possession. A classic Papanikolaou move, the power shot underneath that left arm to the goalie, just couldn't quite get enough on it, and the ball did not cross the line. Adovovic. Mogultai. As that ball's knocked down by Toth for the steal. Toth on the rush for the Rams. Cross pull to Papanikolaou. That's too tall. It'll stay in play. Papanikolaou in the corner. Niato-Jazdi to the center position to Oriskovic. And that'll be exclusion on number 10, Adovovic. That's his first. Man-up advantage for the Rams. Papanikolaou near side. To Toth. Shot saved by Dumitru. And it'll be a 30-second timeout called by Bucknell to reset positioning here and get them up on offense as they trail 5-1 to the Rams. Just a 30-second timeout. Getting a couple substitutions here for Fordham. As Bucknell trailing by 4 has the ball. Mogultai will put it in play. Number 21, the senior from Istanbul, Turkey. Common foul. Ball on the far side of the pool. As that quick pass is intercepted by Paul Armagall, the senior from France. The transfer from St. Francis Brooklyn looks ahead, trying to find the fast break again. He finds Parella. Parella. Lob shot just over the bar. Just a little bit too much mustard on that particular shot from Parella. An exclusion called against number 7, Gabriel Malolo. Another man-up advantage for Bucknell, 1 for 4 on the day. Gillern. Stefanovic loses the handle, and Parella comes up with the steal. Rams speed on display as Lakari finds Provenciani for the shot off the crossbar. Armagall keeps possession for Fordham. Provenciani, the reigning Rookie of the Week in the league. Katsev finds Armagol. The lefty shot saved by Dumitru. Dumitru's been up to the task on multiple occasions today. This time gets that right hand up. As Fordham maintains possession, Provenciani. And that'll be an offensive foul against Fordham. Bucknell takes over. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 5-1 our score. Stefanovic. Mogultai. Common foul against Eppa. Markatsev defending on the far side, and he'll get excluded. Excuse me, Jacopo Perella will be excluded down near the center position. Another man-up chance for the Bison. Stefanovic to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe, number 3. Finds number 9, Jack Bruce. And that ball is off the side of the net. And Fordham will take over. Perella now with 2 exclusions. You're allowed 3 in a match. As Provenciani has the ball for Fordham. Silvestri takes a pump fake off Dumitru, off the crossbar. And Bucknell has the ball. Mogultai into the center position for the one-time shot by Matt Rickman and Thomas Lakari. Big save in front. Lakari now with 7 saves, 7th save right here on a nice one-time shot, gets that right arm up. As it looks like Markatsev lost his cap on that one, he'll put it back on. And ball's back in play. Gillern to Tunnicliffe. That's Mogultai. Gillern. Into the center for Tunnicliffe. Just a common foul. Still Bison ball. 11 on the shot clock. And that pass is tipped away by Luca Silvestri. And he'll pick up a steal. Silvestri. Pass ahead to the lefty Armagol. Provenciani. Already has 2 on the day, but that pass is too high. Provenciani. Outlet pass to Stefanovic. Stefanovic all alone against Lakari. And he will shoot and score. Alexa Stefanovic, his first of the game, makes it a 5-2 game. As Dumitru had a perfect outlet pass to Stefanovic. And he's able to sneak one underneath the right arm of Lakari. That quick little snapshot. And Bucknell now trails by 3. 2:01 to go officially here in the second quarter, as both teams make wholesale line changes. George Papanikolaou. It's Ojazdi to Balash Baranyi. Papanikolaou. The 2 seniors. And we'll have an exclusion against number 14, Greg Nordheim of Bucknell. As Fordham goes to the man-up advantage. That's Tyler Fahey near side. As that pass is deflected out of play by Bucknell. 10 seconds left on the man-up advantage. Tolt to Papanikolaou, to Fahey. Fahey Resets. Nieto Jasny. Shot off the post. And that ball hit the end line. That'll be out of play in Bucknell ball. Minute 15 to go here in the second quarter. Long ball ahead. That's Adovovich. Common foul. Murad to Stefanovic. Tried to dump in, but it'll be an offensive foul call. Swimming over the defender. Fordham has the ball, under a minute to play. Up ahead, Berenyi to Papanikolaou. Papanikolaou shoots, score inside the right post. That's the Papanikolaou specialty. Near side post, just under the arm, as the quick trigger from Papanikolaou gets him his first goal of the game, goal number 38 on the season. .232nd career goal for Papanikolaou. One of 3 current Rams with over 200 goals. In modern history of Fordham Water Polo, there's only 5. Jake Miller-Tolt, Rick Sweeney, George Papanikolaou, Lucas Nieto Jasny, and Jacopo Perella. 200 career goals, the last 3 all picking it up this season. As Bucknell tries to pass the ball inside, draws the exclusion on Armengol, and it's another man-up advantage for the Bison. Far side. Back to near side for Tunnicliffe for the one-touch pass. A beautiful touch pass from Tunnicliffe to Tuzo, the junior from Greenwich. As Bucknell cuts the Fordham lead to 6-3. Tuzo, 6'6" junior from Greenwich, Connecticut. As we have a timeout called, I believe by Fordham. At 6-3, we've got 18 seconds left here in the second quarter. Fordham on top by 3. As there you see Fordham head coach Brian Bacharach, the reigning MAWPC Coach of the Year. Probably a good guess he might be in line for another one this year, as he has the Rams undefeated and number 3 in the country. As he draws up a play for the Rams. Again, this is the first of 3 games today, as the Rams will also take on Mercyhurst and Mount St. Mary's. The Rams will celebrate their Senior Day ceremony prior to the Mount St. Mary's game later on. That senior ceremony probably happening about 4:40, 4:45-ish prior to the Mount St. Mary's game, which is scheduled for 5 p.m. Honoring an outstanding senior class that has led this program to its greatest heights. A number 2 overall ranking, the highest ever ranking by any Fordham team in the history of their athletic program, as well as for any East Coast water polo team. As we restart here, Barnabas Eppa's shot falls out of his hand, and Fordham still has possession. 6 on the clock. Nieto Jasny cross pool. And it'll be a penalty against Bucknell's number 10, Jovan Adovovich. That'll be his second major foul, as Lucas Nieto Jasny will take this penalty shot. Shot and a goal on the 5-meter for the senior from Barcelona. His first of the game. And it's now 7-3 Fordham. As the final seconds, Mogultai with the final shot is blocked by Papanikolaou. And that'll be halftime. With your score, the Fordham Rams 7 and the Bucknell Bison 3. We'll be back in a couple minutes. You're watching MAWPC Water Polo on CWPATV.com.
One more.
One more.
One more, please. One more, guys. One more. Set. Hop.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
At Ridgewood, we believe in financial empowerment for all, which is why we're committed to making sure that the tools to unlock your full financial potential are accessible to everyone.
So let me get this right. Wallets are mobile, checks are deposited by taking a picture, and sending money to your mom for last night's pizza is magic?
It's magic.
Sign up for digital banking at ridgewoodbank.com.
This is our moment. We gotta take the chance to shine. The right time to own it. We're gonna reach and touch the sky. So let's make it count for the world to see and show that we will rise. This is our moment. We gotta take the chance to let it shine.
One more.
One more.
One more, please. One more, guys. One more. Set. Hop.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more.
Oh, one more.
Back here at the Messmore Aquatic Center, Fordham leads this match 7-3 over the Bucknell Bison. Taking a look at some of the first half highlights as the Rams have 6 different goal scorers. As that was the opening goal for Bucknell. Thomas Lakari had some big saves there in the first half. That's Stefanovich's goal for Bucknell. Snapshot there by George Papanikolaou. That was the last goal for the Rams. 7-3 our score. Just a quick recap. Stefanovic and Adovovich each have goals for Bucknell along with Tyler Hedblad. They have one each. And then for Fordham, Luca Provenciani with 2 goals leading the way, along with Riskovich, Papanikolaou, Nieto Jazdi, Parella, and Tot each have goals as well. As take a look, it was a big first half for Thomas Lakari. That big right hand of his making 7 to 8 saves, I believe at last count. Directing traffic, the senior from Rancho Palos Verdes. He is the reigning MAWPC Defensive Player of the Week. He's been honored 3 times this year with that award. As he's now up over 840 career saves as a Ram. Modern day, that ranks second behind only Noah LeBeau's 996. For the 800 Saves Club, it's him, LeBeau, and Timmy Will with 800 saves on the money. As we're just about ready to go here in the third quarter. Good crowd out here for today's match between Fordham and Bucknell. See plenty members of the swimming and diving team who had a big dual meet sweep over Boston College yesterday afternoon. Pretty good day for the Rams overall, as the women's basketball team also won yesterday. Fordham Water Polo won at Wagner. As we're underway in the third quarter, as Talt wins that sprint off. Provenciani to Berenier. Silvestri Loses the handle, but recovers. Silvestri, 2 pumps, but loses the ball. And that'll be taken away by Shea Gillern, the senior from Woodland Hills, California. Pass inside, and Licari will come up with a steal. Again, another of Licari's skills is those quick hands in front, able to get the steal as his long pass to Provenciani. Shot is stopped by Dimitru, who has also been up to the task this afternoon. Long pass ahead to Tunnicliffe. Shot and a goal as he fights through Silvestri, the defender. And Tunnicliffe has that goal off the assist from the goalkeeper as he gets around 2 Fordham defenders. Nice job by the sophomore from Long Beach, California. As he will take a quick rest after pulling Bucknell within 3 at 7-4. Bereni to Provenciani. Far side to Perella. Provenciani back to Perella, his countryman from Italy. Shot and a score. Jacopo Perella. Off the assist from Provenciani. Perella, that is his second goal of the game as he's able to fire home. Again, as mentioned earlier, one of 5 Rams to reach that 200 goal mark in the modern day history of Fordham Water Polo. That's about mid-80s to now. Ned Kelly, playing back in the 70s for Fordham Water Polo, definitely had over 200 goals. I just don't know exactly how many, as he had a year with over 100 goals and he had another season of over 90, but 2 of his years are missing. So again, probably way over 200. As we're back in action, Fordham with possession. Andres Toth, what a cross-cage shot by Andres Toth, the freshman from Hungary, as he took that pass from Perella. One thing we've seen today, the Rams getting that extra pass across the pool as Toth reached back for that one and ripped the top right corner, top shelf. And Toth has his second of the afternoon, 9-4 Fordham. Ball on the far side into the center position for Rickman. Common foul. Rickman still with the ball. Gillern to Hedblad. Hedblad. Cross pool. And that's too far, and it'll be Fordham ball. Andres Toth to Provenciani. Sneaks inside, but his shot is stopped by Dimitru. Dimitru tried to sneak that one past the left hand, but he was able to close it to the water and keep the ball out of the net. Bogeltai. Stefanovic dumps inside to Rickman. Ball pops up in the air, taken away by Toth. Long pass ahead from Licari to Provenciani. Provenciani. Toth. He's all alone. Shot and a save. Papanikolaou recovers. And he sneaks a pass across for the touch goal by Balázs Berenyi. Papanikolaou, the Rams' all-time assist leader, picks up another one as Balázs Berenyi gets the tap-in goal at the right post, making it 10-4 Fordham. One thing that has impressed teams and fans all season long for the Rams, the extra pass. The speed of the Rams up the pool at both the defensive and offensive ends It doesn't look like they have speed in the pool, but they have great instincts and know when to get it going. Bucknell with the possession. Stefanovic near side. Cross pool, that's Nordheim to Murad with the shot. Skip shot goes over the cage. That ball stayed in play, so there were 2 balls in the pool. Can't have 2 balls in the pool. Malillo, the senior from Malta. Over to Armengol. And that'll be a push-off inside. And an offensive foul. Bucknell possession. Stefanovic, guarded by Epa. Odovovic. Ball far side. Tunnicliffe tried to get the ball inside, but it's intercepted by Lurkari. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Napolitano, the graduate student, finds in front, but nope, that's going to be an offensive foul on Epa on the push-off. No goal. Bucknell on offense. Tried to get the pass to Adovovic, but that'll be too high. And Malillo with the long ball ahead to Epa. Epa, as the goalie comes out, Epa with the empty netter. Barnabas Epa, the sophomore from Budapest, with his first goal of the game. Again, long ball by Malillo. Goalie comes out. Epa able to pull off the spin move. And he's got his first of the game. $11-4 our score. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter. First of 3 games here on CWPATV.com. Live from the Colonel Francis B. Messmore Aquatic Center. Number 9, Jack Bruce on the near side for Bucknell. Sean Tunnicliffe tries to get a ball inside for the one-timer to Jack Delane, but that is stopped by Lacari. New shot clock for the Bison. Common foul on Fahey. Odovovic. Cross pool over the top for Greg Nordheim. Tunnicliffe. Stopped by Lacari. 2:22 to go. Third quarter. Paul Armengol. Malillo. As that Paul got short-armed a little bit, but Epa battling hard at center kind of lost some momentum and couldn't get to the ball. Bison with the ball on the far side as the shot clock was not reset. It'll be 25 on the shot clock. So we wait for the shot clock to be reset to 25. And ball is in play. And an exclusion on number 7, Gabriel Malillo. That'll be his third and final exclusion. As Bucknell has the man-up advantage. 10 on the man advantage, but the ball is mishandled, and Epa comes away with the steal. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Fordham on top by 7. West Gartland with the ball to Eppa. Eppa. Armengol. And that'll be an exclusion drawn for Napolitano on number 11, Jack Murad. That's his second exclusion, and a timeout has been called by Fordham. A full timeout with 1:17 to go here in the third quarter. 11-4 our score, as Fordham will head to the man-up advantage. Another big strength for the Rams as they've been connecting on 56% of man-up opportunities this year. Again, anything above 40% is pretty good to be up over 50% on the season, scoring 1 out of every 2 is some outstanding work on offense. As the Rams averaging 19.9 goals per game. One of the top offenses in the NCAA this season. Over 500 total goals scored. Currently with 509 on the season as we restart play with Papa Nicolau to Nieto Jasny. Back to Papa Nicolau. Silvestri near side to Provenciani at the top. Papa Nicolau. Quick, crisp passes back to Silvestri. Provenciani. One-touch pass in front to Perella is knocked out of play by the goalie, so it'll stay Fordham with the ball. Sides are now even. Papa Nicolau to Perella. Provenciani. Perella at the top. Looks inside, an exclusion drawn. The exclusion goes to number 21, Hassan Mogultai. Silvestri. Cross pull from Papa Nicolau, and Silvestri scores inside the right post to make it a 12-4 score. Silvestri with the extra man goal, his first of the game. Number 30 on the season. And now has 34 seconds left in the quarter. Mogultai, that was his second exclusion. Substitutions made by both teams. For Fordham, Reed Thorson makes his first appearance. Mark Katsev back in the game for Fordham, number 11. As Mogultai has the possession for Bucknell to Jack Bruce near side. Back to Mogultai. And we have an exclusion against number 8, Luca Silvestri. Man-up advantage for Bucknell. And an exclusion on number 14, West Garland. It's now 6-on-4. Two-man advantage. Shot saved by Lakari. And an offensive foul as now it's even. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Last second shot by Perella is blocked away by Mogultai. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play. With your score, the Fordham Rams 12 and the Bucknell Bison 4. We'll be right back here on CWPA TV.
At some point, we all learn the value of money, the promise it holds, the good it can do, the security it can provide. At Ridgewood, we want to help you to continue to learn with short online courses covering key financial skills.
The course about how to retire early. Total winner. Wow.
Check out our free courses at ridgewoodbank.com.
Scott Kwiatkowski back here at the Colonel Francis B. Messmore Aquatic Center. 12-4 our score. Fordham on top of Bucknell. Fordham, the number 3 ranked team in the country in the latest NCAA CWPA poll. Number 4 in the ACWPC coaches poll. With an 8-goal lead over the Bucknell Bison. Fordham in action 2 more times today against Mercyhurst, who has just entered the Messmore Aquatic Center. They'll play at about 2 o'clock. And they'll also play Mount St. Mary's later on today. Bucknell, they have 1 more remaining match in MAWPC play. They are at Wagner tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Yes, 10 a.m. over on, in Staten Island. The Rams trying to lock up the number 1 seed at the MAWPC Championship, which will be held November 22nd through the 24th at the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. All of those games at the championship can be seen on CWPATV.com. Those will be pay-per-view games. We thank CWPA and the MAWPC for allowing us to stream our games for free so everybody can tune in here from the Messmore Aquatic Center as the final sprint is won by Andras Toth. And the 4th quarter is underway. Fordham with the ball first. Jacopo Parella to Provenciani. Back to Parella. Jacopo. Couple pump fakes to Provenciani. Shot by Parella is stopped by the field block of Shea Gillern. Bucknell on the counter. Stefanovic shot is tipped wide by Toth. As that was Serbian on Hungarian offense on defense, as the long ball ahead to Parella finds Silvestri. Stop made by Dimitru. As Silvestri could not convert on the one-timer. Stefanovic to Murad. Back to Stefanovic. Toth once again drawing that top defensive assignment. Showing the trust in the freshman as that shot headed toward the top right corner is snagged out of the air by Lakari. And a yellow card being flashed at the Fordham coach, Brian Bacharach. Provenciani shot and a goal inside the right post. Correction, the yellow card was to number 12, Jacopo Parella, for simulation. That's where a player is simulating being fouled. That's a yellow card. As Provenciani picks up his hat-trick 3rd goal of the game. Makes it 13-4. Substitution for Fordham. Jagger McManus in for the first time today for Fordham, number 5. As the Rams now have a 9-goal lead. 6:23 left here in the 4th quarter. That's Gillern on the far side to Murad. Common foul on McManus. Dovovic. Far side, Stefanovic. And Lakari just gets a piece of that one. For another save, Bison retain possession. Hedblad, number 15 on the far side to Murad. Stefanovic. Cross the front of the cage pass. Nice pass by number 10, Adovovic. And he finds Tyler Hedblad for his second goal of the game. The freshman from California makes it a 13-5 contest. He's the Bison's leading scorer today with 2. 5:40 to go, fourth quarter. Lucas Niato-Jasny to Luca Provenciani. As Provenciani will draw the exclusion on Mogultai, that's his third and final exclusion. As the man-up advantage scorer by number 6, George Papanikolaou. Extra man goal for the senior from Athens, Greece, makes it 14-5. Papanikolaou, that's his 39th goal of the season and 10th extra man goal. Oh, I stand corrected. It was not 21. It was 21 on the last exclusion. That's number 2, Ned Smith at the top for Bucknell. And that'll be an exclusion against Tyler Fahey of Fordham. Man-up advantage for Bucknell. Timeout called by the Bison. Will be a full timeout. 5:03 to go, fourth quarter. Fordham on top, 14-5. My name is Scott Kwiatkowski, once again bringing you all the action from the Colonel Francis B. Messmore Aquatic Center, the home of Fordham Water Polo and Fordham Swimming and Diving. The 3-time MAWPC champion Fordham Rams going for their 4th straight championship in a couple weeks at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, November 22nd through the 24th. Trying to become just the second Fordham program to win 4 consecutive league championships. Fordham softball team had a run of 8 consecutive championships. $13 had that exclusion, correct? Exclude 13, right? Steve, you got to put the exclusion up, 13. A little bit of housekeeping at the scores table is number 13, Tyler Fahey, is in the penalty box for 20 seconds. So we are just about ready to roll here. Rams up by 9. Dimitru will start it up for Bucknell. Up to number 14, that's Greg Nordheim. To Odovovich, Nordheim. Intercepted by Parella. Good anticipation for the senior from Italy. Pass ahead to Fahey on the rush. Fahey. Another one of the talented freshmen that Coach Baccarat has brought in this year. Silvestri to Provenciani. Provenciani with a shot and a goal. Luca Provenciani from distance with his 4th goal of the game, number 73 on the season. Got that late foul call, and just before the shot clock expired, finds the left side of the cage. More changes for Fordham. Christopher Gray into the game for the first time for Fordham. Number 15. Mariskovich back in. West Gartland. Napolitano. Silvestri and Fahey are the 6 in the pool for Fordham. Odovovich. Pass inside. That's Stefanovic. He's got one of the Bucknell goals this afternoon. Common foul. Adobovic. And that pass is intercepted by Fahey. Fahey's had good hands all season long. Came into today's game with 26 steals. As Licari, long ball to Napolitano. To Fahey. Over to Gray. Gray. Fahey. Shot scores. Tyler Fahey. Off the assist from Christopher Gray. For Fahey, that is his 10th goal of the season. That now makes 18 different Rams are now in double-figure scoring on the season as he finds the right side of the cage. 18 players now in double figures for Fordham. Mind you, there's only 22 field players active on the team. That there's only now, or excuse me, 3 players left. It's 21 field players. Only Wes Gartland, Christopher Gray, and Ioana Makaliza are the only 3 that aren't in double figure scoring this year. Just an amazing season for the Fordham Rams. That ball goes into the center position, and we'll have a penalty called, or excuse me, exclusion called against Fordham's number 11, Mark Katsev. And possession will be given up by Bucknell, which will end the advantage. Napolitano. Over to Katsev. To Gray as we will get an exclusion on number 3, Sean Tunnicliffe. Power play for Fordham. Katsev. Too strong for Napolitano. And that'll be a 2-meter violation on Gartland. And Bucknell has the ball. Long ball ahead to number 12, Shea Gillern. Shot and a save by Licari. And he'll go ahead. Possible 2-on-1 break. Napolitano. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. And shoots and scores. Marco Napolitano. Graduate student from Naples, Italy. His first of the game. Fordham now on top 17-5. As he showed great patience there, created the 2-on-1, forced the goalie to come out, and sneaks it past the goalie on the right side. Macalizda now in the game for Fordham. Along with number 17, Brendan Cassidy. And number 19, Shongor Bartuzak. As the Rams empty the last part of their bench. Up by 12. And an exclusion called on Macalizda. Man up advantage for Bucknell. Long pass. That's Tunnicliffe on the far side. Gillern to Odovovic, and his shot hits the pipe as we did have a goalkeeper change for Fordham. Christoph Magone now into the game, 1A, as he picks up the loose ball. Brendan Cassidy to Katsev. Back to Cassidy. One of the Rams lefties. Back to Katsev. 3 on the shot clock. Inside of the post to Thorson for the shot. And that ball sails wide of goal for Thorson. 1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Odovovic with the ball, and he will draw the exclusion on Bartuzik. Man up for Bucknell. Just over a minute to go here in the fourth. As that is a shot and a goal for number 7, Jack Delane. Extra man goal. Just a tick under 1 minute to go. And it makes the score 17-6 in favor of Fordham. Rams will be right back at it against Mercyhurst at approximately 2 o'clock. Again, we'll have the broadcast for you here on MAWPCTV.com. As Gray to Katsev. And we've got an exclusion on number 2, Ned Smith. Man up opportunity for Fordham. Cassidy to Katsev. To Gray. Magalisha can't handle that pass, and the ball hits the end line. And it'll be a turnover. Nordheim. Over the top play by Gray gives possession to Bucknell. That's a shot off the crossbar by Smith, and the rebound goes right to Jack Delane for his second consecutive goal. 17-7 our score. 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And Ford will put the ball in play and just try and kill this last 15 seconds, as they will improve to 26-0, 12-0 in the MAWPC, as they'll lock up the number 1 seed at the championship. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And there is the final horn. Final score, the third-ranked Fordham Rams 17, the Bucknell Bison 7. The Bison fall to 11-14 on the season, 7-6 in the MAWPC. They have 1 game left on their schedule. That'll be tomorrow morning at Wagner. We'll also have 2 more games later on today, as Fordham takes on Mercyhurst next at about 2 o'clock. And then Mount St. Mary's for the final game. We'll be back right around 2 o'clock for that broadcast. My name is Scott Kwiatkowski for the CWPA TV. We thank you for joining us. We hope to see you later on today. Fordham wins 17-7.